Hi everyone, how are you doing today? I cut my bangs. I'd been hearing from people who said, I can't see your eyes, your bangs are too long. I don't disagree with them, but there's a very fine line between bangs that are too long and the dreaded baby bangs. I had baby bangs after I gave birth to Colin. So in every picture, my bangs are so short and I can't even look at them. Now, something else bothering me terrifically in this little dress that I sewed is that this part of the trim doesn't want to lie flat. I have not applied the iron to it yet, and that's what I'll do to see if that will fix it. All right. First things first, thank you ever so much for your overwhelmingly positive, kind, generous comments about the Fabric Mart meet and greet scheduled for May 16th, 2020. I'm excited, and when I hear from you guys, it just adds to the excitement, and you say such sweet things to me. I know that I should reply to each and every one of you, and believe me, I would love to, but then I really wouldn't get any sewing done, and I'm bad enough with time wasting. So thank you for all of that. Now, I think I mentioned in my last Makes video that I was gonna roll March into April and give you a double shot. I think instead I'm just going to put up a few Makes videos throughout March, just whatever happens to come along. And I'll give you a for example. Of course, we have my Fabric Mart make. That will be around the 15th, maybe a few days after the 15th. I am so screwed up on this time change. It is ridiculous. It's like, oh, well, I guess I should think about cooking dinner. You know, it's probably getting close to 5. And I'll look at the clock and it's 7:15, you know. But here's what I had in mind. My first little venture for showing you what I'm working on in March is going to be called a trio of woven tops. And I'm going to show them to you now, unmade, and then I'll bring them to you made. Now, the first one, this is an old Vogue. I couldn't find a year on it. It is, well, can I see the number? Vogue 6056. I really love this view here. It has raglan sleeves, but some pretty trippy instructions and very detailed things. We're talking curved darts in the sleeves and all kinds of just, you don't see things like this in today's patterns, and it's beautifully drafted. So far it's going really well. I hope that it will have a happy ending. I am making it out of, now I thought this might be matalas. Matalas. I looked up how to pronounce it 6 different times, and every single person said it a different way. It is a type of fabric not unlike a jacquard that has texture to it. And this is something that I believe I picked up at Fabric Mart when I was visiting the store. It is beautiful. There's that print up close. The inside could probably be used as well, but I'm going with the side that has more gray. It does have texture. It really sews like a dream. And especially when they have you doing their crazy stuff. I mean, you have to do a lot of, actually Janet Prey comes to mind, where you have to fit fabric to make the ends meet. And, you know, you just sort of don't use pins and let the feed dogs do the work for you, that kind of thing. I'm actually finding it a challenging sew, and I'm enjoying it very much. It has, let's see, French darts on the front. And what I did, because, you know, lowering darts, that's part of my lexicon these days. But instead of taking that French dart all the way up to its point, I just stopped it at the second point. So it's a lot lower. I don't know if that will work. I'm hoping that it will. It has 3/4 sleeves, and it also has sleeve facings that you sew to them. I thought, I'm gonna skip those. But then I thought, no, keep the integrity of the pattern and do what they say. So I'm going to put the sleeve facings on, and I've been working on this today. The second woven top that I'm going to bring to you and hopefully have success with is New Look 6607. It looks a little bit more like a jacket than a top, and I am using an unusual fabric for it. I am going to use a very light 1 or 2 steps down from chiffon, striped. So I would almost classify this as like a georgette. It is a little bit transparent, but I don't think that I need to line it. And it's an odd choice for this pattern. Well, I like odd choices for patterns, and I'm gonna see what happens. You'll see that I'm gonna have to add buttons to the front, and I will use my stripes to go up and down. This is a gorgeous fabric, very floaty and filmy, and well, it's rather elegant, you might say. Then again, it kind of looks like a referee's shirt, but I'll see what happens. We'll all see what happens when I make New Look 6607. The last one I'm going to make is another New Look 6479. I love that top. I made it out of a rayon challis. I wear it all the time. This is not a rayon challis, but it's kind of like a crepe de chine in Fashion Fabrics Club opinion. Their opinion on crepe de chine and mine are a little bit different, but this is a wild, wacky print. As you can see, it's large scale, and I love it so much. I was thinking that perhaps I could even, dropping everything, I could even lengthen that into a dress. I don't know, but I do love this fabric. It too is very light, certainly not as light as a chiffon, but it's a poly blouse weight. No stretch in any of these woven fabrics. So those are going to be my trio of woven fabrics that I will bring you in March. And then I have my eye on making some denim. I hate to use the word gauchos. I mean, that dates me. Like, how old are you? 100? But we used to call them gauchos. Now they're just kind of flared pants that hit you just below the knee. And I wanted to make a denim skirt, and then I thought, well, maybe denim wide cropped short pants would be even more versatile. So I have some of that beautiful denim from Japan that stretches just a little bit. It's a deep dark blue, and in fact, all of my tops just might look good with my jean bottoms. So I could bring you a little video with 1 or 2 pants in it. It's going to be a little different in March. There won't be a big makes at the end of March, but in April we'll be back on track. Now, one more thing I want to get your opinion on. So McCall's, I don't know, I have a lot of disdain for McCall's. McCall's and we kind of look at each other like, hello, McCall's. But they're naming their patterns now. I don't have any of the brand new ones. There was a McCall sale, I guess, at Joann last week. So here's a hashtag Nora McCall's. And this is an old pattern in new packaging. That's their new font. Really cute dress. Not crazy about the styling on the model. This is hashtag Olivia McCall's. And all of their new releases have names, and I don't like it. I don't like these names. It's not that I don't like change, because I love change. You know, we painted our living room 7 times, and I'll be showing you that soon. But I don't know. I feel like it's going to get really confusing to try and look up these patterns on Instagram. Do you look it up by the name? Do you look it up by the number? They are going to keep the numbers, which is very wise in my opinion. So tell me what you think. I know that they want to be competitive with the indies and the younger sewing set. Anything for business, that's fair. But I don't like those names. I just don't like them. And then where do you hashtag them? By the name, by the number. I'm fairly new back on Instagram, and oh my gosh, it's just way too much fun to take a pattern, perhaps McCall's 8064, and put it in the search. But you can put it in the search 2 ways. You can put McCall's 8064, or you can do hashtag M8064. And now are we going to have to do hashtag Nora? Don't we have enough to deal with in modern life? I know it's a minor complaint, but I would love to hear your opinions on it. So I don't have much for you today, but that all is well, except for this thing. It drives me nuts. I'm gonna iron that out. And maybe if I just tighten up those shoulder seams, it will lay nice and flat for me. This is a summer dress, but I have it on with a sweater and leggings, and voila, it's a year-round dress. It's gotten chilly again. Yesterday was gorgeous. All right, I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you are sewing. Or not. If you're relaxing, just relax. You know, we've talked about how sewing waits for us, and it does. Don't feel guilty if you're not sewing. But if you are sewing, I hope everything's going well. And I'll be back soon to talk with you, hopefully to bring you a trio of woven tops and my Fabric Mart make, which I'm getting excited about. So if I don't see you before then, have a wonderful day, week, weekend, and we'll talk soon, okay? Bye.